kitchen designs have evolved through the years, demonstrating a shift in aesthetics, lifestyle, and technology. Over the years, several kitchen features have faded as appeal for more state-of-the-art equipment and appliances surges. Let's take a nostalgic journey down memory lane to discover kitchen features that have disappeared over time. Number 1. Dining nooks. Also known as breakfast nooks, dining nooks first emerged in the early 20th century. At that time, homes were becoming compact and adequate space usage was crucial. So, architects invented them to create a casual table setting. The dining nook helped maximize space and provided busy homemakers a spot to sit and dine with their friends and families. At first, dining nooks were practical units with storage underneath, providing a homey spot for quick meals without requiring a full dining room setup. Over the years, these cozy little corners evolved into cherished home features, symbolizing togetherness and warmth. They combined functionality with the delight of intimate, family-based dining spaces. Often, dining nooks featured built-in tables and benches that fit neatly into underused window areas or kitchen corners. So, why did these seemingly beloved features become less common in homes? The housing industry developed and homeowners started adopting open floor plans, while dining spaces became integrated with living areas. While dining nooks are less popular today, they remain visible in cottage and vintage-style homes. Number 2. Linoleum flooring. Frederick Walton, a rubber manufacturer, invented linoleum wall and floor covering in 1860 in Chiswick. The material idea crossed his mind after watching a covering made with oxidized linseed oil as it formed into paint. Linoleum was made from natural materials such as linseed oil, pigments, pine resin, and pine flour. The manufacturing process involved oxidizing linseed oil and adding the other ingredients gradually to create a thick blend known as linoleum cement. Manufacturing linoleum could be done by exposing linseed to heat until it thickened and transformed into a spongy mass. It would then be ground and combined with several ingredients like pulverizing wood before it was applied on a surface and rolled smooth. But there was another production process where linseed could be exposed to air and thin films to trigger hardening. After that, a rubbery mass would form, which could be ground and combined with other ingredients to create the final product. Frederick would later receive a British patent for the invention. Linoleum received a boost after a Scottish flooring manufacturer, Michael Naim, publicized it. Linoleum was renowned for being easy to clean, budget-friendly, accessible, and durable. It was also available in a wide range of patterns and colors, giving homeowners diverse options. However, modern materials like vinyl emerged, replacing linoleum as people opted for modern options. Still, many people appreciate it to this day for its eco-friendly properties. Number 3. Tiled countertops. While the popularity of tiled countertops hit the roof between the 1940s and 1950s, their history can be traced back to the 1900s. Homeowners loved them for their durability and availability in diverse patterns and colors, and had a field day personalizing their kitchens. Since tiled countertops are smooth, maintaining and keeping the kitchen clean was simpler. Even though tiled countertops were visually appealing, something was off about them. The grout lines between the tiles got quite dirty, and cleaning them became a hassle. As the building and interior industries evolved, seamless and smoother countertop materials like solid and laminate surfaces emerged. They quickly gained popularity since they were easier to maintain and clean than their tiled counterparts. Due to a shift in demand, tiled countertops started vanishing from modern kitchens. However, some vintage homes still have tiled countertops, demonstrating their durability. Number 4. Hoosier cabinets. Hoosier cabinets were special kitchen features in various homes. The Sellers Furniture Company in Indiana first introduced them in 1898. Deemed to be more than a storage unit, Hoosier cabinets transformed how kitchens were organized and functioned. The units gained popularity fast because they offered a one-stop solution for food preparation and cooking. These units were named after the Hoosier Manufacturing Company in Indiana, which popularized them. The cabinets were structured to centralize and organize kitchen tasks. They featured built-in flour sifters, spice racks, and sugar bins. Hoosier cabinets also came with a pull-out work surface where homeowners could mix and prepare food. Some Hoosier cabinets even featured a unique tin-lined section to keep bread fresh. As kitchens evolved, modern appliances and built-in cabinetry emerged, replacing these freestanding units. Number 5. Pull-down ironing boards. The first ironing tables emerged in a patent filed in 1860 by Walter Hunt. His design featured a simple, hinged wooden foldable board. While it was convenient to store, the ironing board lacked features like stability and adjustable height. In the 1920s, innovations such as the pull-down model modernized the ironing table. Pull-down ironing boards were, for a time, a common sight in many laundry rooms and kitchens. Built into the wall, users could pull them down when needed and tuck them away when not in use, saving space and making ironing more convenient in busy homes. The popularity of pull-down ironing boards surged in the mid-20th century, when architects began designing homes with efficiency in mind. However, as separate laundry rooms with tabletop ironing counters became popular, pull-down ironing boards fell out of favor. Today, many people prefer steaming clothes instead of ironing. Number 6. Push-button stoves. Push-button stoves emerged in the 1950s. They featured buttons users could press to control the oven and burners, a big shift from the traditional dials and knobs. Homeowners were drawn to the cleaner, more organized look these stoves offered. Push-button stoves were often seen in futuristic kitchen designs of the mid-20th century. Some even had built-in timers that would turn off the oven automatically, making cooking more convenient and safer. Over time, though, as kitchen technology evolved, these stoves were replaced by more efficient appliances with user-friendly controls. Number 7. Wall-mounted can openers. Wall-mounted can openers were once standard in many kitchens. The first of these hand-crank devices was introduced in 1930 by Daisy Corp., who claimed they were so easy to use that even children could operate them. Daisy's design used a toothed feed wheel to rotate the can against a cutting wheel. As the name suggests, these gadgets were attached to the wall, allowing users to open cans without taking up counter space. Wall-mounted can openers became popular from the 1950s through the 1970s, as busy households sought quick and easy access for meal prep. However, with advancements in kitchen gadgets and a shift toward handheld and electric openers, wall-mounted can openers were eventually phased out, and modern kitchens no longer needed them. Today, you're unlikely to find them in most homes. Number 8. Meat safes. Before refrigerators, households used meat safes to store perishable food. Also known as food safes, they were wooden cupboards with galvanized wire mesh doors that allowed air circulation while keeping insects out. Inside, a typical meat safe had a single shelf, dividing it into upper and lower compartments. Larger households often had bigger safes with multiple shelves. The shelves were lined with American cloth, a varnished or glazed fabric that was easy to clean. These safes were generally small, used to store highly perishable foods like eggs, butter, milk, and meat. Under normal conditions, meat safes kept food fresh, although hot or humid weather could affect their effectiveness. Placed in cool shaded areas of the kitchen or pantry, meat safes protected food from spoilage and reduced moisture buildup. Once refrigerators became widely available, meat safes disappeared from kitchens. Number 9. Built-in flour sifters. In the early 20th century, built-in flour sifters were a common feature in many kitchens. Integrated into kitchen cabinets, these sifters were convenient for bakers. Some were large enough to hold over 2 kilograms of flour, making them ideal for large baking projects. Thanks to these built-in sifters, bakers could sift flour directly into mixing bowls with minimal mess. For busy kitchens, built-in flour sifters were a must-have. Although baking from scratch wasn't common for everyone back then, a built-in sifter was a practical addition that encouraged homeowners to bake. But as new kitchen gadgets emerged, such as electric mixers and pre-sifted flour, the demand for built-in sifters declined. Today, these sifters are found mostly in vintage kitchens or as collectibles. Number 10. Rolling pin drawer. Almost every kitchen used to have a rolling pin drawer back in the day. This drawer was designed to store a rolling pin and keep it handy for baking tasks. It had a curved shape, fitting the pin perfectly. The drawer helped bakers grab the rolling pin quickly and easily without searching through other utensils. Kitchen designs have since evolved, prompting the disappearance of rolling pin drawers. Modern kitchens feature versatile storage solutions capable of holding different items conveniently. Today, rolling pin drawers can be found in antique homes. They are considered collectibles, and many value them for their practicality and charm. Number 11. Dumbwaiters. The history of dumbwaiters traces back to ancient times. They were first used in ancient Greece and were also known as small lifts. Dumbwaiters were a simple hoist design common in multi-story buildings and homes during the late 19th and early 20th centuries. They were mini elevators designed to move items from the ground to the upper floors, demonstrating the use of functionality and space back then. The dumbwaiter's design evolved over time and later became a common feature in many European kitchens. George W. Cannon, a New York City inventor, filed for the patent on the modern dumbwaiter in 1887. It would later be an instant hit among wealthy families and large homeowners, becoming a practical solution for transporting things around. Back then, having a dumbwaiter indicated efficiency and affluence. Often available in big restaurants, hotels, and homes, dumbwaiters reduced the need to carry cumbersome items up or down the stairs manually. Over time, architectural styles evolved and new technologies emerged, prompting the disappearance of dumbwaiters. Yet, they remain fascinating reminders of an era when practical innovation was a trademark of home design. Number 12. Central vacuum cleaner. Central vacuum cleaners were considered a modern luxury in homes back in the day. They were built into walls and centralized because they needed heavy and large machinery to generate the required airflow. These vacuum cleaners had outlets in every room, where a hose could be attached when vacuuming the floors. Central vacuum cleaners were costly and needed professional maintenance, restricting their installation to industrial and commercial locations. The concept of the centralized vacuum cleaner stretches all the way back to the 1850s in Sweden. Back then, people used horse-powered fans to create suction through in-wall plumbing. Central vacuum cleaners only became popular in the 1950s and 1960s, and homeowners loved them because they were more powerful and quieter than regular vacuum cleaners. Moreover, some of these cleaners used a water-based dust collecting method that reduced air allergens. A few years later, portable vacuum cleaners, which were affordable and more powerful, emerged. So, central vacuum cleaners vanished. Number 13. Pyrex dishes. Corning Glass Works in New York introduced the first Pyrex line in 1915. The popularity of these dishes surged in the 1950s, becoming a kitchen superhero. Whipping up lunch or dinner with these dishes was a walk in the park, making them popular in nearly all households. Pyrex glass dishes were ideal for baking and came in a variety of sizes. Despite their popularity back in the day, Pyrex dishes gradually lost appeal over time as new cooking designs and materials emerged. Microwave-safe plastics and non-stick coatings emerged, toppling Pyrex dishes off the kitchen shelves. Number 14. Glass milk bottles. George Henry Lester patented the first glass milk container in 1878, and soon after, others followed. The Thatcher bottle, patented in 1883 by Harvey D. Thatcher, became so popular that it was used by nearly half of the U.S. population at the time. Most glass milk bottles were made of thick glass with unique embossed designs. From the early 1900s to 1948, milk was sold in these classic glass bottles. But soon wax-coated paper cartons began to replace them, before plastic milk jugs emerged in the mid-1960s. With the rise of plastic packaging, glass milk bottles shifted from practical household items to treasured collectibles. Many people today still enjoy finding glass bottles with unique shapes, colors, and designs, keeping the industry and craftsmanship of these ancient glass milk bottles alive. In recent years, as people become more eco-conscious, glass milk bottles have been making a slow but steady comeback. Number 15. Tupperware. In 1947, Earl Tupper designed his first polyethylene kitchenware line, which he called Tupperware. These containers received tremendous media attention, being dubbed the plastic that could withstand nearly anything. However, despite the media approval, these revolutionary food storage containers didn't initially appeal to the target demographic. Then salespeople began displaying Tupperware in stores, but it was one woman, Brownie Wise, who revolutionized the marketing. Through her personalized presentations, Tupperware profits began to surge. Later, Earl adopted Brownie's unique approach, phasing out in-store sales in favor of Tupperware home parties. Earl eventually appointed Brownie as the general sales manager of Tupperware, where she spearheaded the company to become a household brand. Tupperware was known for its patented locking lids that made a distinctive burping sound, signaling freshness and preventing spills. Soon enough, Tupperware parties became a cultural spectacle, bringing people together to socialize as they purchased these kitchen essentials. In addition to maximizing kitchen storage, Tupperware provided convenient, durable solutions for meal prep and leftover storage. However, over time, consumer habits evolved, and eco-friendly alternatives began to pull people away from Tupperware. Number 16. Aluminum ice trays. Edward H. Roberts introduced the aluminum ice cube tray in the late 1940s. To use them, users filled the trays with water and placed them in the ice box. Each tray came with a lever mechanism that easily loosened the ice cubes for serving. Aluminum trays were a staple in many kitchens, but over time their popularity dwindled. The emergence of easy-to-use plastic trays that didn't stick to the fingers became a favorite among ice lovers. Finally, automatic ice dispensers in modern refrigerators offering ice at the push of a button marked the end for aluminum ice trays. Though rare today, aluminum ice trays still bring nostalgic memories of yesteryears. And there you have it, the 16 memorable kitchen features that have disappeared over time. What other ancient kitchen features do you remember? Tell us in the comments section below. Please like and share this video with your friends and loved ones, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel.